Hello and welcome to Slay the Princess, the Pristine Cut. This is a horror game that is highly reviewed on Steam, and I wanted to check it out. So, let's get right into it. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. So I'm assuming I'm the hero.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I thought I was supposed to protect her and save her. I guess not. If you couldn't already tell... Oh, wow, I like this. Parallax. If you couldn't already tell, this is a story-driven game. And there is a narrator. Oh, I can choose my... Whoa, there's a lot of options. Yo, this is more options than Baldur's Gate. What the hell? This is cool. The end of the world? What are you talking about? You consider that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Explorer. Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can someone else do this? Forget it. I'm not doing this. Holy there's so many options. If I do this every single time, this video is going to be like 2 hours long. I bet you that's the ending right here. Yeah,
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Who is this princess? Yeah, exactly that. If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her. Back this up. Honestly, yeah, do you have any evidence? Wow, there's a lot of options. Oh, these are all like the same ones from the last dialogue. Do you have any evidence?
You're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Who am I? Who sent me out here? Yeah. But how can a princess locked away in a basement end the world?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Okay. Oh, these are all like... Okay, now I see. Explore options. Just questioning. It's not actually progressing the story. Okay. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her. And if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. I like that option. Let's go.
I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
Alright.
Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Ooh, I'm invested.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
What? I expected the princess to be in like a castle.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
What does it mean?
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
So the narrator is talking to me specifically, and then there's the hero that's in there. See to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Let's grab that.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yeah, I'll take... Ooh, but if we take the blade and then go to the princess, she might think of me as an enemy, Whereas if I just go in the basement without the blade, she would see that I'll have no intentions of killing her. Let's do that. I'm on to something. I already know.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I mean, there's nothing stopping her from getting out, so...
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
No, I'm confident. I think I'd rather just continue down the stairs without saying anything.
Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done.
Okay. Oh,
Walk
never
down
mind,
the
she's
stairs
changed.
and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
What makes you so dangerous? What is going on?
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Oh god, that's what I'm saying!
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Oh shit, I gotta remember, I gotta focus up. Focus up, Short King.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
I'd rather just let's talk first.
Okay.
Still kind of scared. Okay, what's your name? I think that's the first thing I should say.
Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
That's not a name! That's a title! I mean, like your actual
Is
name.
Princess her name or her title?
Yeah.
What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
Yeah. Yeah, I wanna double down on that. So is your name Princess?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
Oh, I have a bad feeling about her now.
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
Exactly. And the fact that you don't remember who you are, kinda sketchy.
That's weird.
Yup.
She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
Shit, I don't know what to do. I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking? Yes! Actually, hold up. You locked down here, at least for a little bit. Get to know each other before deciding what to do. Ooh, that's a good one too. But I'm gonna do the eating first.
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
What do you mean? It doesn't have to do anything. You could be some ungodly demonic entity. But I gotta figure you out.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess.
What?
That's
I got-
hardly relevant.
Oh my god.
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
Okay, now we could do this.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
Well, as long as we don't get too close to her.
So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
No, I agree with you, man.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of
Oh.
here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help.
What happened to the music?
But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
Hey, hell no, 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 no.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Uh-oh. Okay, let's just get the blade.
Thank you. You turn back to the stairs.
Oh, we turned our backs to her?
Retrieving the blade in the cabin.
Where are you going?
No.
You
Ooh.
can't just leave me here. Fine, turn your back on me, but it won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
Oh, I don't like this. I don't think she's bluffing either.
She has to be bluffing, but hurry.
This is all a ruse. This is a trap.
You rush up to the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation.
Worlds.
Okay, if we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all.
What makes her so dangerous?
You slowly creep down the basement stairs. It's quiet.
Yeah, she's out of her chains, dude. This is not good.
Where the princess sat only a moment ago, there's only a severed arm, its cooling flesh still chained to the wall. And she is nowhere to be seen.
Oh, hell no, dude. Look to your left or right. Ooh.
Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot bigger?
Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Let's do this one. I think we got off on the wrong foot. Do you think we can start over?
Oh, you coward.
What the fuck?
No, I don't think we can. Why don't you come closer? I have something to show you.
Yeah, that's when we have to back up right now, guy. Well, if I pick this option, I'm gonna turn around, turn my back on her, going up the stairs, and I'm probably gonna get backstabbed somehow. Let's finish this.
Your eyes dart to the corners of the room. You don't see her. Where is she?
Oh, what the what? Close the door behind you? Actually, I like that option. You're not locked. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me.
You close the door behind you. Almost magically, its locks immediately click into place. Maybe they'll open if you finish the job.
Alright, now we can look. I feel like if I go and investigate my arm, bend down to examine it, she's gonna pop out and like hit me. So let's wait and keep our back towards a wall so she cannot sneak up on us.
Oh, do you want to play a waiting game? I've been down here a long, long time. I'm very good at waiting.
You do your best to patiently wait her out.
Oh no.
But eventually, exhaustion starts to set in.
I forgot she doesn't eat or drink. She can do this forever. What am I doing?
Wake up. We can't fall asleep down here.
No, if I keep waiting, I will fall asleep. We need to venture into the shadows.
Step into the shadows. Too late, you hear the quiet patter of feet against the basement floor, followed by the taut pull and sharp pain of tearing flesh as the princess lunges into you from behind and drags you to the floor. The ferocity overwhelms you, and as the princess rends flesh from bone, your limp fingers lose their grip on the blade. It slips from your hand, your one last means of defense, lying useless beside you in a pool of your cooling blood. I suppose you just lacked the will to fight back.
No! Who is she?
This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is.
No!
You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you. Everything goes dark, and you die.
What? Oh, there's a... Wait, it continues?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Wait, I'm confused. It continues? Am I a different hero?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Wait a minute. Yeah, hold on. Is this a situation like the day after tomorrow? You know, we keep waking up over and over and over after we die until, I don't know. Wait, hasn't this happened already?
Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I.
What is going on?
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Oh, I'm the same hero. I'm the same person. Yeah, this is the day after tomorrow.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then something else must have trapped us here.
Oh no.
You're not trapped here. Nobody's forcing you to do anything, though the only sensible thing for you to do right now is march up to that cabin and slay the princess.
Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything like
Those
that?
are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. We did our best with the information we were given.
That is very true.
And yet you still died, didn't you? So, great, congratulations, you've been given another chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Oh.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We were killed by the princess and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here.
Very true.
Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Yep, that's what I'm thinking too.
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
Ooh.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? All the more reason to keep our wits about us, should we even return to the cabin. We could find a safe little hole somewhere instead.
Oh no.
You have to go to the cabin. If you don't slay the princess, she's going to end the world, which you're always going to be a part of, even if you're cowering in a hole. There's no escaping your responsibility here.
Alright. Let's just proceed. I'm not turning around and leaving.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Yeah. I see that now.
Does a cat lie to a cornered mouse when it plays with its freedom? Or is it just acting out its nature? I don't see why that matters. A lie's a lie, and if anything, she's the one who's cornered. She could have gotten out of there whenever she wanted to.
That's what I'm saying.
We should trust nothing that she tells us, only what we hear and smell. That's a very roundabout way of saying that you should listen to me and take this seriously. Maybe.
Yeah, proceed. So, is she still gonna be chained up, or her arm is already gonna be off and continued from?
The interior of the cabin is ruinous and dilapidated. It feels like no one has lived here for a long time, wind rushing in through cracks and holes in the wooden walls. The only furniture of note is a termite-eaten table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement, You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yeah, the mirror.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
What?
There's definitely a mirror.
So I'm getting the indentation or like connotation that the narrator is actually part of the story. It's not just a narrator reading our moves. I bet you he's an entity as well and part of the story.
There isn't. What a strange thing to lie about. Maybe he doesn't see it. Much like he hasn't seen what's already happened.
Yeah. Yeah, oh, why would you lie about that? What's the point? I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am. Yeah, I want to see how handsome I am.
Waste time preening. But if he is lying about the mirror, it might be important.
Exactly.
Or it's dangerous.
Or that. The latter.
I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do?
Alright, narrator. I'm gonna go to the mirror now. Yeah, approach the mirror. Yes, it's a bit different. Well, we'll pick up the knife later, but approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Am I the demon?
But it was there a second ago. And now it's gone.
Wait, what? Am I the demon? Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Let's just enter. Or should I? I'll ask.
Very different. I wonder why. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
No, I've been here before. So is she like the last human? And I'm a
The door
demon?
to the basement creaks open, revealing what's left of an old wooden staircase. It's still sturdy enough that you can make your way down in one piece, though you'll have to be mindful of holes. The air seeping up from below is oddly warm and wet, as if you're descending into a jungle. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. She growls up the stairs.
Oh, she growls now.
I can smell you.
Oh.
She sounds almost feral, impatient, or maybe eager. You carefully make your way down the stairs. The last step gives way to the damp earth floor of a starlit pit. The walls are obscured by an impenetrable darkness, giving the illusion that the room might stretch on forever. You brush against the wide leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness.
What is...
The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be anywhere.
I think she's behind this rock.
You see only a flash of the princess before she scurries away into the underbrush, dragging her heavy chain behind her.
She was the whole thing. She's a freaking, like, lion.
Remember, she's just a princess.
No, she's not. That's like a whole tiger or something.
She is certainly not just a princess. You're not helping.
And you're not seeing it.
It doesn't matter what she is. It only matters what she does. Her shining eyes appear between the leaves, staring hungrily at you from the darkness.
Oh, what the fuck?
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling. You're right to be terrified. I'm so much more than you. And a little splinter clutched in trembling hands won't save you from me.
A shiver rushes up your spine and pulls you upright.
Oh, hell no.
The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now.
I believe you. We need to... No, don't ask where. Move. Yeah, we gotta move. Oh, hell no!
The direction on instinct. As you land, you're buffeted by a gust of air, disturbed by the sudden motion of a massive body. The princess.
No.
In an instant, she's pounced on the spot where you would have been, her chains rattling across the floor behind her. Before you can blink, she's gone, vanishing once more into the shadows. But you still feel her gaze on you.
You're faster than you were before, but you're still meek, reactive, prey.
So she does remember me.
You whirl around to find her, and your gaze meets hers, a pair of shining eyes peering out at you from just beyond the basement stairs. So she's cut off our escape. Shit. What do we do?
Oh, fuck. No, we cannot reason with her. We don't have to kill each other. No, we can't reason with her. We know where she is. She's right here. I was sent to kill you because you're a threat to the world. I'm starting to believe that's true. Let's not run to the stairs. Okay, this is not good. What do you want? Let's do this one. I was sent to kill you because you're a threat to the world. I'm starting to believe that's true.
Oh, for the love of... You've given up the game. Great. All that can do is hasten her victory.
So many useless thoughts run through your head. Thinking, thinking, thinking. You'll never hurt me if you keep thinking.
There was no attack option, so I had to do this. Oh. What do you want? We don't have to kill each other. Let's not do that. You're deflecting. Oh, let's double down.
And you bear your weakness to the world.
She's coiling for another strike. Be somewhere else. We're on the back foot. The back foot keeps us nimble, keeps us alive. It doesn't matter if it keeps us alive, if it eventually kills us. We need to take back the momentum. We need to do something.
Agreed. Okay, we can't just survive. 1v1 against like a freaking beast? We would not survive. Wait for her to strike and hit her back. Play dead? No. Wait for her to strike and hit her back. Because we can go Marimato, boom.
This isn't going to work. We're in her domain. We just have to stay alive.
That's what I'm trying to do.
If we keep dodging her forever, we're going to get tired. We're going to slip up. We have to take a risk.
Agreed.
As the princess lunges from the shadows once more, you tighten her gripping blade and lash out. It strikes, cutting deep, and the princess loses her focus, crying out in pained surprise as she crashes into you. You're sent sprawling, and can already feel the massive bruise blossoming on your ribs as she scrambles back into the darkness.
Oh,
ow. Look at that! We wounded her. And she wounded us. Bad trade.
Yep.
That hurt. Are you just the cornered animal you seem to be? Or could you be a rival?
She rears back, then leaps at you, more forceful, more ferocious, more serious. The scuffle is brief, and though you inflict a few deep wounds, you find yourself quickly overwhelmed by her savagery.
Well, that lasted a while. A good chunk. Wait, what just... Oh.
Next of your intestines, spine severed, blood rapidly draining out onto the jungle floor.
No, I think I accidentally skipped a dialogue before this. Shoot. I didn't mean to double click. It like lagged. What the hell?
The princess, drenched in both her blood and yours, idly prods your body.
No, that's it then. Cornered animal it was. Do better next time. I still need to devour you. And it doesn't count if you're dead.
Well, we're not dead, we're... But
Oh.
you don't have time to protest her premature observation of your death, because everything goes dark, and you die.
Well. Chapter 3. The Den. Oh, I'm very invested into this story.
You're on a path in the Yeah, We are, and this time we're not gonna run until we die. We're taking her head on and we're winning.
Hell yeah!
You felt her. She didn't have a soft underbelly, she didn't have blind spots. What could we have done that would have saved us from her hunger? When someone tries to make you dead, you have to hit them back. You have to show them your authority. There's nothing worse than a bully that thinks they own you. Great, so you've been here before. That doesn't bode well. You're not supposed to have been here before. This is supposed to be one and done. Oh, shut up. It bodes fine. You're the reason we're stuck in this shit situation. Now I have to do the hard work of dragging us out. And how do you intend to do that? We're going to fight her, and we're going to win. There's a reason she slinks around in the shadows. Well, no complaints here. Now hold on. We're not just gonna let the fact that he knows things about this whole Lupin situation go, are we? He's not important. He can have his secrets for all I care. She's killed us twice now, and that's enough of a reason for us to want her dead.
Okay. What's the plan?
Like I said, we're going to fight her. But we're so small. We don't actually know how big she is. We just know she wants us to think she's big. And if she's going to treat us like prey again, then she is sorely underestimating us. One good wallop, that's all we need to put her on the defensive.
I don't think it's gonna take one good wallop. It might take more. Half is different than what it was before.
Ground is ground. It doesn't matter what shape it takes. We'll adapt. If it looks different, that's because the situation has started to spiral out of everyone's control. So please, disavow yourself of the notion that you can just come back here and fix this place if you manage to make a mess before that line of thinking leaves you yet another world in ruin. Though, as evidenced by you dying twice, it's safe to assume the fates of the worlds you've left behind don't concern you very much.
Well,
Consider this your last opportunity to make things right. For you and for the rest of existence. But especially for you.
I'm trying here, but she's a demigod that can shapeshift into different forms. How am I supposed to fight that with a knife?
We don't need your pep talk. I'll make sure we pull this off.
What if we just leave? What happens then? Oh, okay, now I'm starting to get curious about that option.
Yeah, she was still there last time. I'm not so sure she can free herself without our help.
Oh no, she can.
Maybe not quickly, but it's inevitable. That cabin won't last forever.
I agree. I want answers. What is going on here? What do you know that you're not telling me?
I've told you as much as I can without putting you at a disadvantage.
Putting me at a disadvantage? Tell me it. Just tell me.
If anything, I've told you too much. Like that grumbling voice said just a moment ago, you've already died by her hands twice. You shouldn't need much else in the way of motivation.
No matter what happens next, it seems like all of our answers are in the cabin. Let's see this through. Proceed to the cabin. Agreed.
You make your way down
Whoa.
to the cabin. Your fated confrontation awaits. You know what to do.
Yep.
We've already been over the plan. I'm not sure that use violence counts as a plan. It's a better plan than you had last time. I don't like this, but I'll try to keep us breathing.
Proceed to the cabin.
The interior is dark.
Okay,
and
now it's just a
overgrown.
mirror.
Vines and brush obscure so much of the place that, had you not seen the exterior, you might not have noticed this was a cabin at all.
Yeah.
The only furniture of note, if you could call it that, is a knotted stump, a pristine blade embedded in its exposed rings. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. Take it. We're not fighting a monster without a blade. Even if it's not a very big one.
So, over time, every time I die, things are getting more and more dilapidated. So are we going through time? Forward in time? Every time we die? Maybe?
Great. That mirror's back. And it's where the door is supposed to be. What are you talking about? There is no mirror. It's just the stump and a narrow tunnel that leads to the basement.
Oh, you see the stump, but not the mirror.
He isn't tricking us. Can you feel the wind? It's telling us there's a hole in that wall. Our eyes deceive us.
If that mirror's blocking our way, just smash it and be done with it.
Take the blade, approach the mirror. I'm gonna approach the mirror.
I don't know what you're planning, but you're making my job a hell of a lot harder right now.
The steel claw makes us sloppy, too confident. We'll be faster without it.
You know what? But how are we gonna fight back? Well, actually, I don't think it's gonna be a beast again. It might be a different form altogether again. Who knows?
You step forward, approaching the small hole that leads to the basement, hesitating before you enter the princess's lair.
You heard him. Stop hesitating and smash that antique.
That mirror isn't part of this place. It's seeped through from somewhere else.
What is going on?
It, if there even is an it, is a hallucination. Like you said, you've been here twice before. Your mind was bound to start playing tricks on you eventually. It went away after we reached out to it last time. Might as well try wiping it clean again. What's the harm?
That's true. Let's wipe it.
You reach forward and wave your hand over the open hole leading to the basement. See? Nothing. Tricks of the eye. No one sense can be trusted on its own.
Kind of weird.
You step forward into the darkness.
I didn't get the option to pick up the knife afterward. Okay, well, let's just go.
If there were once stairs leading into the basement, there is nothing left to attest to their existence now. There is only a long tunnel of packed earth, growing more narrow as you descend.
It's a giant butthole now.
It smells of mold and decay. The damp walls leave streaks of dirt along your body as you're forced to hunch, then finally squat down on all fours in order to continue. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
You said that already.
As you crawl forward on hands and knees, you're met only with the sounds of ambient earth. No voice slinks confidently up the stairs, no entity threatens violence or pleads for safety. Stay quiet. Don't give her a sound.
Oh, she knows we're here. There's no way. We have unfinished business! We don't have to fight. I'm ready to let you out of here. Say nothing. Silently proceed down the stairs. I want to do that.
You say nothing, maintaining the silence as you carefully make your way down into the basement.
She knows we're here. There's no way.
The basement is dark and cavernous, a gaping maw threatening to swallow you whole. There is no light here, save for what little starlight has managed to filter down the tunnel. And though you can't see the vastness of the space, you can feel it. You're exposed.
Yeah, I feel like that too. It's completely open. It's like a cave.
Doesn't matter if we can't see down here. We know where she is. It would be better with a blade, but we'll make do.
Oh god, what am I doing? Staying quiet, are we? Well, that just immediately goes against our staying quiet option. Ready to fight. I try to lure her out. Okay, let's do this. Lure her out.
You step into the shadows and are enveloped in total darkness. Your heart pounds in your chest, ears pricked, eyes wide despite the inky blackness, waiting for any sign of movement.
Okay.
What? You're gonna turn around the second she runs for us? You'll get us killed, you pathetic fool.
Crap, I think you're right.
There, she's about to strike.
Oh, hell no. What is she?
With the near silence of a determined predator, the princess
not...
erupts from the shadows. But you've already started your swift escape.
This is not a good escape. We gotta crawl up. This is not what I wanted.
Stop it! Fight her!
The conflict in your heart, though usually of little consequence, slows you down just enough. You don't make it into the tunnel before you feel her hot breath at your back, rushing up your spine and closing in on your neck as her teeth press into your skin and...
Well, that was quick.
Death. Again.
Is she like a spider? Oh. But death doesn't come. You turn to see that something has taken her away and has left something else in her place. That's not good.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went. And I don't know how we even go about looking for her. The narrator's gone. Oh, that's true. I think I'm supposed to look in the mirror. I'm just gonna approach the mirror. Oh, actually, let's do the narrator's gone.
He is. Does that mean the world ended? It hasn't ended. We're still here.
The world didn't end. We're still here. Come on. We just need to keep going.
Oh, let's approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
Well, we got no options here, buddy. The mirror never scared you before. I mean, that's true.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
Oh,
That thing reeks of death.
oh no.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
That's not happening. We're cocooned. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. Yeah, no, I'm a demon, dude. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. What? You are at the cabin. Approach her. Princess? Is that you?
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What is going on? What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know what I am.
I think that you are like me.
Lost?
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Oh. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Damn. I wish a girl said that to me.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one is consumed by instinct, a dancer moving to the rhythm of the flesh. She will make for a ravenous heart.
What?
She wishes me to devour you, to make you a part of myself, but she is only a voice. Do not mourn her, for she is part of something greater.
Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess? Or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles.
Yeah.
Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
I'm not gonna attack the entity. Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Oh, okay. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope, as I witness you.
I mean, I feel like me and you got to know each other pretty good. You kept killing me. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
You know, a good point. Let her out of there!
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Oh, you want me to assimilate with you now? Yeah, what happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
We as in us? Okay.
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Wait, what? So, you want me to keep doing this more? Like going back and you killing me over and over. You want me to do that more? I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Okay, now you're just manipulating that term. Yeah, you're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
I don't think I can kill her. How much more do I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Okay. And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
Interesting. I'm not going back. And make me forget? How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Okay. Well, I don't want to wait because we're just going to wait here forever, but I guess I'll click that option.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Yeah, we're just going to be here forever. Wait forever. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. Make me forget. So we just restart the game. So this is the end? I don't. What is going on? Wait forever? Shoot, me and you forever? I'll stay here forever.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished.
I agree. Let's restart.
What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage?
What?
You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Oh. Oh. Did the... Oh. The game crashed. Was it supposed to crash? Hold up.
Have returned to me.
Oh. I loaded back the
Though you were
game.
gone mere moments, I never left your side.
Whoa, okay, you crashed my game. Don't do that, please. You scared me. I was gonna lose my recording. I have returned. Okay, make me forget. Yeah, you have the power to do that. Okay, that's pretty cool how a game does that. I've never played a game that does that.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Oh, Jesus. Well, everything goes dark and you die. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. Oh my god, wait, I'm actually
You're on
really...
a path in the
Okay,
woods,
yeah.
and At the end of that path is a cabin.
Okay,
And
that's
in the
gonna be it.
basement of that
Oh.
cabin
Oh!
is a princess.
Okay, I should have let you finish. I'm sorry, Mr. Narrator. That's gonna be it for Slay the Princess, the Pristine Cut. I am heavily invested into this game, actually. I really want to figure out and dive deeper into the story. It's very intriguing and interesting. Wow. So I haven't found all the secrets. I have to make her whole. I gotta figure out a way to kill her. That will be a step in the right direction. But, oh guys, that was really fun. I love these narrating games, these story-driven games. They really have... It's something that clicks with me. And it's really fun to play and learn about. Well, that's it for this video of Slay the Princess, the Pristine Cut. Make sure to subscribe down below, leave a like. I'm new to making videos, gaming videos, and I'll see you guys in the future for more videos like this. Bye bye.